frameworks that you think about when you're planning that, when you're planning an account-based marketing campaign around those multiple influencers, Carla?
Well, I think a big part is that you have to actually have very detailed, relevant personas, because there are so many marketers who don't use personas, or if they have them, they don't share them with sales, which I'm always amazed about, because personas deliver insights to salespeople too that they didn't know.
Yep.
So maybe that persona for a buyer, you're not able to get to that buyer, but then you need to know who's influencing that person. And that's who you have to target if you can't get directly to that decision maker.
Yep. Because that notion of social proof persuasion can become the largest tipping point in that buying process. If someone has forwarded something on from someone they trust, right, Jill?
Well, it is. It's if you look at the Edelman Trust Survey, buyers trust companies at about 33%. Buyers trust other buyers at 92%. Power to the people. And so also, if you think about, you're talking about the buying committee, it's not just the buying committee in the conference room anymore. There's a virtual extension to the buying committee of people in social networks. And so I'll give an example, very specific example, where salespeople have traditionally held on to their references until the end of the customer's buying process, until the customer proved that they had budget, authority, need, and time frame, and that vendor was on the short list. Well, the reality is that buying committee, there's a virtual extension, and they've already gone out to LinkedIn, and they've searched on the 300 million members, professional members of LinkedIn, and searched on Eloqua, Marketo. Those are two different marketing automation software companies, and that buyer had narrowed it down to Eloqua and Marketo, and they wanted to find other people that had experience with both products, and then contact those individuals for their authentic endorsement or lack thereof, or differentiation of why Marketo, why Eloqua. And so the whole buying process, we're living in the age of the customer, not the age of the seller.
Yep. Information
is now available, and people are now accessible to buyers, where the sales and the marketing teams have lost control. And you asked, why does marketing struggle with some of these things? And it's, I think it's a control issue. I think from a messaging, controlling the message.
We've typically had the ability to talk about what we wanted to talk about, how we wanted to talk about it, in the vehicles we wanted to deliver that over the years, and that has shifted in a major way over the last just couple of years, right? I mean, I think that's...
Customers have choice, and they have voice. And so if a salesperson overpromises and underdelivers, negative Nancy, the customer, takes to social media
no one
talks
no
about...
one wants that.
You don't want that. You want positive Patty.